Hi, welcome to day 8 of this micro mindful movement. So this New Year's resolution challenge that you can do, right at the new year, or you could do it anytime in 2020 or 2021. But every day will serve you in some way to make you more aware, more mindful of the things that you incorporate into your life. Because if you were more conscious of every action every day, you're going to have a much more rewarding, fulfilling, beautiful, joyful, happy life. And that's really what we're here for, is to really find the things that resonate with us to build the best life possible, to enjoy, right? That's what we're here for. We're here to enjoy. So today, day 8, we're going to talk about sleep and the importance of sleep. And we know how important sleep is, right? We know that sleep and food and alcohol and exercise and stress and community are the most important factors in your health and your well-being and your happiness, because that all goes hand in hand. Sleep in particular really affects hormones like hunger and how you store fat, but it also affects your immunity, your mood, your brain function, and so many other things. So today we're going to hone in on ways to improve your sleep quality. So today I want you to choose one thing that you are going to do to work towards sleep. So you probably know the one thing that you need to do to have better quality sleep, because I'm sure it's come up in your mind before, or you've thought about it, or it's something that just keeps popping up. So I'll explain give you a few options, but I really just want you to pick one, maybe two, depending on what you think is attainable in your life starting today. So a really big thing is no electronics right before bed. So no phone, no anything that emits a blue light. So no phone, no TV. Really limit those an hour, maybe even 2 hours before bed, depending on if you're super sensitive. I'm a really good sleeper, so I usually stop with my phone or working on the computer like 30 to 40 minutes before bed, and then I'll read for a while. But if you're not such a great sleeper, I would recommend at least an hour, maybe even 2. So no electronics. Moreover, turn off the Wi-Fi before bed. Remove the TV from your room. Keep your phone out of your bedroom. All of these things emit an electromagnetic frequency that really causes chaos. It wreaks havoc on your system. So that's a thing that contributes to poor sleep. Also, what you can do is regulate your sleep schedule. So find a time that works for you and stick to it. Morning, when you go to bed, and when you wake up. And the more that you sleep before midnight, those are much more quality hours. So I would stick away from going to bed at midnight and waking up at 7. I would try and switch it and say, okay, well, maybe I'll go to bed at 11 and wake up at 6 instead, or 10 to 6, or 9 to 6, or 9 to 5. Sleep is so important to get 7-8 hours of quality sleep. So that's another way, is to regulate your sleep schedule. Also to get sunlight during the day, because the sunlight will affect your circadian rhythm, and that means that when it's nighttime, your body goes, okay, well, I had sun during the day, now it's night, so it's not time for bed. So get 15 minutes of sunlight every day, ideally best in the morning. So maybe you just go outside, you're doing your morning routine, and maybe you just go outside for 2 minutes just to get the first sunlight first thing in the morning. And then at some point during your day, whether you need a break from work, maybe you eat outside, maybe you go for a walk during your break, but get 15 to 20 minutes of sunlight. So maybe you choose to do that today. Another thing is lavender essential oil. I love diffusing lavender oil, inhaling it, or rubbing it on my body. So I always put the oil on my wrists and on the soles of my feet, because it's thin skin, it's more permeable, you absorb it better there. So I put it on my wrists, on the soles of my feet, and then on my occipital ridge here, like right where my neck meets the base of my skull. That's where I put the oil. Another good one is drinking tea. something with chamomile or valerian root or lavender. Those are all good options, but I'm sure if you look up, if you just find like a bedtime tea or nighttime tea, that you'll find a good one there. And make sure the tea is organic. Let's see what else. A clear mind before bed. So people always recommend journaling your tasks for the next day. I actually get really stressed out when I think about all the things I have to do the next day, so I don't love that. Maybe that works for you. What I like to do is I will write down like hours before bed, like at the end of my workday, what I need to do the next day. And then I usually like to do one of those again, like before bed, whether it's like emailing somebody or prepping to, I don't know, whatever it is. If I have to make a return the next day or something, then I will get all that stuff together. But so that works for me. If I write everything down right before bed, my mind starts going crazy with all the things I need to do. So I usually do it a couple hours before bed, like at the end of my work day. And then I'll try and bust one out. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, check for tomorrow. So that really works for me. So that's it for day 8, is really just incorporating one thing that you can do to sleep better tonight, because sleep is so crucial in how you show up every day in the world. So that's it. I highly recommend you pick one and stay with it, right? This is what this challenge, what this resolution is all about, is incorporating something every day, just trying it out, and sticking with what works, and letting go of anything that doesn't work, that doesn't serve you. But it's really all about incorporating new things into our lives to help us become the best possible versions of ourselves. So if this at all provided value to you, please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you back here tomorrow for day 9. Thank you.